I think because the shims have arrived, the 270 shims, I've got 5 of them all here at 270. There you go, if you can see it better. So I've got 5 of them, and they're the ones I've been waiting for. So I've got this chart I've made up. So what you can do is you can put your exhaust valve, your inlet valve, the exhaust difference and the inlet difference, exhaust after, the inlet after, the shim exhaust, shim inlet, and then the new shim sizes. So I'm hoping to do one on Excel that'll work out the shim sizes for you, but I'm having trouble with that. So at the moment I've got this Word document. I'll put a link to it in the description. Okay, what you need here is a cloth, a pen and something to write on, with a card. Something you can jam in somewhere so you won't lose it. So why do I need a cloth? Well, I need to clean these. I'm going to have to give them a good clean. They're all filthy. Coming in the garage. And being open to the elements at night time. Right, so we can do them, those and that. So we can do number 4 exhaust, number 3 exhaust and inlet, and we can do number 1 inlet. Now we just need to remind ourselves of the sizes. So inlet is 0.15 millimeters plus or minus 0.05, and then we've got 2.5 plus or minus 0.05. So basically what we can do is you can have 15 millimeters, 0.15 millimeters to 0.2 millimeters or 0.10 millimeters on the inlet side. That one is 0.23. So I just need to get the back dimensions and we're done. Right. Let's see what we've got. 0.21 correct, 0.25 correct, 0.28 yes correct, 0.12 correct. Okay, so I've just got my magnet. So this time what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the shims out, all of the shims, and I'm going to put them buckets back in the same places. So hopefully the shims will just come out like this. They won't all. And make sure I put the buckets back in the right place. So what I've done so far is I've laid out all the shims that I've got sizes for into piles, and I'm going to have to measure these. $277. Now what I've found is that some of these shims are very tight, some of the aftermarket shims, and when you put them in here they won't fit down properly. See how that's at an angle? Anyway, trust me it is. So what we do, is we use a tool called a thingy file. I don't think that's its official name. And we need some power. So I'll unplug the laptop for a minute while we do this. And what you do is you put this on your knee and you start it going like that. And you hold this on with your finger behind and you just let it rotate. And then you just take the corners off the top. Right. See, it fits in now. Now it has to rotate. You see the shim is rotating when I do that? That's what it needs to do. I've had to use one of my 260s that I had as a spare. As you can see, it's quite hard to get out, so it doesn't really fit. So what we're going to do is we're going to modify it a little bit, make it fit, make it so it spins. That just takes the edge off the corners, just so it allows it to not have a raised up edge and be sticky. So that fits in much easier now, and it'll come out much easier, but it won't spin. It's still stuck, so it's still a bit too big. See how it comes out a lot easier? But it's still a bit too big because it won't spin. Now I just reverse it every now and again, just in case. Now it's spinning now, can you see it's turning? So I have another one here, and I'll show you what happens. Can you see how the shim isn't in correctly? Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. I'll take it out and we'll cut it down a little bit. Goes in now and it spins. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to enter the new shim sizes, and then after that I'll be putting the cam carrier back on and measuring them again, making sure they're right, or close at least, within spec, shall we say. Hi everybody, so what I've done so far is I've got all the shims done. I had to put on the cam carrier 3 times. Number 1 inlet shim still wasn't right even after I measured everything, so I had to change it. Now it measures correctly, so we're all good now. I put the front cover on, I found the keyway, and I'm going to put the pulley on in a minute. I'm just looking for torque settings. So hopefully in here under 6A there should be something to do with the covers. I think I've just seen it. That's installing the camshafts, that's taking the timing gears. Here we are. So here, this is the cover I've just put on, this top cover here. 20 Newton meters, well I've tightened them to 22. So that's okay. You can see I've got the cover plate back on. I've got the bolts tightened up to 20 Newton meters. I've got the gears almost in the right position.